What's up, kings and queens? Welcome back to my channel. I am the Eva Monroe. Thank you so much for joining me here on my channel today. So today I'm going to be sharing with you 5 things that I never, ever do with my fragrance. So let's jump right in. Now, the very first thing that I never do with my fragrance is I never spray fragrance directly onto my clothes. And I know fragrance lasts longer on clothes than it does on skin. However, most of the clothing that I wear, I will wear it more than once before it's time for it to go to the dry cleaners or time for it to be laundered. So if I spray Interlude Woman onto my favorite black blazer, when I go to wear that blazer again, then it's going to still smell like Interlude Woman. So I don't spray fragrance directly onto my clothes. Now, let's say you're like me and you wear entirely too much fragrance because, you know, the first step in getting help is admitting you have a problem. I keep a spray bottle full of nothing but pure vodka. And when I take an item off, if it smells like my scent of the day, I will lightly mist it with the vodka, hang it up, let it air out. Vodka pulls the smell out of clothing. Some people like to use Febreze, but I don't like Febreze because Febreze has a smell. So vodka is cheaper and you get a liter. You can fill your spray bottle up. Then you can put some in a glass with some cranberry juice. No, I'm kidding. So the second reason, though, that I don't spray fragrance on my clothes is because, like, let's take By Kilian Love Don't Be Shy. It's like a reddish color, and if you spray that on your nice white button-up shirt, it's never going to come out and you have ruined the shirt. So I avoid spraying fragrance directly onto my clothes. Now, if I'm wearing something like a neck scarf or something like that, I will spray fragrance on that because I can just drop it in the laundry immediately. Now, the second thing that I never do with my fragrance is spray fragrance directly into my hair. And I know some of you guys are like, well, Eva, that's not your hair. I know. Even if it was my hair, I would never spray fragrance directly into my hair. Fragrance has alcohol in it, and alcohol is drying. So most of us are fighting to keep a little bit of moisture in our hair. So if you spray fragrance in your hair, that's counterproductive. Now, the next reason is because I don't wash my hair every single day. And if I spray a fragrance in my hair today, then I come back with a different fragrance tomorrow, your hair is going to stink. So I avoid spraying fragrance in my hair. Now, one thing that you can do if you plan to wash your hair is you can take your hairbrush, you can mist it with fragrance, let it dry, and then brush through your hair. That way you get a little bit of scent in your hair. But you still got to wash it out at night. So avoid spraying fragrance in your hair. They do make scented hair mists like MFK. I have Sarah Jessica Parker's. Those things are actually made to spray in your hair. Now, the third thing that I never do with fragrance is spray and rub. I never spray and rub, even though it's so dainty looking, right? Like our grandmothers did it. This is always highly debated. People will argue this to the end of time. However, you really do quickly destroy the top notes of your fragrance. And that's my favorite part. I don't want to lose out on that. So don't spray and rub. Just spray, spray, and walk away. That's a jingle. Now, the fourth thing that I never, ever do with my fragrance, I never waste fragrance because it's right up there with stealing and adultery. So I never spray my fragrance into the air and then walk through it. That's wasting fragrance. And not only is it wasting fragrance, but the fragrance is only getting on the 2 places that I just told you I don't put fragrance. In my hair and on my clothes. So unless you have some type of issue with your skin, if you do, you get a pass on this one. Spray it directly onto your skin, not only on your pulse points, Spray it on everything that's in motion, but do not spray it in the air and walk through it. That's corny. Don't do that. The last thing, the fifth thing that I never do with my fragrance is I never spray fragrance directly onto my neck. I talked about this before. Roja Dove was the one that made me open up my eyes to this. Fragrance, again, has alcohol in it. So why would you want to dry out one of the most delicate parts on our bodies? This is going to wrinkle. And when it does, there's so little that can be done about it. So protect the neck, ladies and gentlemen. Spray into your clavicle. And then the fragrance will still project out into the air and people can still smell you. Not only that, if you're going on a date or you're going to have an intimate encounter and you spray fragrance directly on your neck and someone is in this area, they don't want to taste your fragrance. So spray it in your clavicle and go on about your life. So those are 5 things that I never do with fragrance. If you have something that you never do with fragrance, leave it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for listening to me today. Until I see you again, be blessed and bye for now.